Yeah, hi there. These comments are for R. Silva. This is Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer of the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT. You're one of my students. Alright, so anyway, I'm glad to have you. And let's take a look at your question. And sometimes, when your questions are a little more complicated, I will answer them by video, so I hope you don't mind. So here's what you say. Hi. I think I have a major problem. I did writing practice and speaking practice. I had a problem with language usage. What happens is that sometimes I don't know how a native speaker would express something, so I use Portuguese grammar, my native language. But my question is, how could I improve that? I don't have the possibility to talk with natives. I'm really confident that whether I can improve it, I can do well on TOEFL besides other improvements. Okay, this could cause you trouble because if you're using your own grammar or Portuguese grammar to speak English, you will probably have some word order problems, you will have some verb tense issues, and a whole bunch of other things, so you have to get more used to the English language. Now, if you don't have the possibility to talk with native speakers, I would suggest this. One suggestion. There is an international organization. It's called Toastmasters. And I think it's called Toastmasters.com. But let me go on the internet and make sure I'm going to send you to the right website. And, okay, here. It's spelled Toastmasters. Okay, I'm going to try .com first. It might be .org, but let me try .com first. Okay. Okay, it's Toastmasters.org. Toastmasters International. Now, more than likely, these guys have a club in your city in Brazil. Okay, so let's see, find a location near you. So I'm gonna go into Brazil. I'm gonna type in the word. I'm gonna click where it says country search. It has only. There's 3 possibilities for Brazil for practicing your speaking there. Paraná, Rio Grande do Sul, and Sao Paulo. So if you live in one of those cities, it is possible where you can practice speaking English on a week-to-week basis with other English speakers in your city. So that's my first option, my first suggestion. Okay, let's go back to your question here. Now, my vocabulary, pronunciation, and grammar portions of my course are designed to help you get more used to the English language. So what do? Don't skip my vocabulary step. What you want to do is go through vocabulary lesson 3, make sure you complete all 20 chapters, complete all those practice exercises, and that's going to help you. That's going to help you a lot. Now the next step is to complete my vocabulary lessons 4, 5, and 6 and learn all 1,700 of those words. That's going to be very, very useful for you. That's going to help you overcome some of the language transfer problems you're having. Now, in addition, in my grammar section, make sure you go through all the lessons, including the grammar lesson number 7, which takes you to a website where you can practice writing and grammar exercises. That's very important. So by completing the vocabulary and the grammar exercises, that's going to help you get more used to the English language. Now, in addition to that, it's very important for you to watch TV in English. Movies, so you get used to native speaker speech. Do that as much as you can. Also, listen to the radio in English. If you don't have an English radio station in your city, you can listen to the radio on the internet. In the listening section of my website, I do have some suggestions of some websites that you can go to where you can get information in English by radio. So do that. That's going to help you. So essentially, R. Silva, if you go through the different steps and all the lessons in my different steps, you will improve your ability to use English more naturally and at a native speaker level. So the main thing is it takes practice. It'll probably take you between 3 and 4 months, I think, before you will become really comfortable, I think, with the English language. This is something that's not going to happen overnight, but if you keep at it and you keep practicing, you can do better. You will do better. So those are some of my suggestions. And the last suggestion that I'll leave you with today is read. Read newspapers, magazines, and books in English. This is very, very important. I would recommend read about 45 minutes every day for approximately 4 months. And if you do that, that also helps you become more used to the grammar, to the vocabulary, and how we organize our ideas in writing, right? So these are really good things that you can do right now. You can control your English. You can make it better through doing these things. I promise you, these tips will help you. All right, anyway, thank you very much for your questions, and I hope I've kind of got you going in the right direction.